Hello, my dear friends. How are you all? Once again, you are very welcome in our lecture number 4 of polynomials. Okay, friends, here this lecture is going to be very amazing. So you have to be listen very carefully. Okay, so friends, again we are discussing a very important topic. Let's go on. Yes, division algorithm for polynomials. Okay, division algorithm for polynomials. This is very important. Okay, so in this topic, we are learn about the division of polynomials by the another polynomials. Okay, it may be of 4 degree or 5 degree or 3 degree or quadratic. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So we have to be learn about how to divide a polynomial from the another polynomial. Okay, so friend, to divide one polynomial by other, we have to follow some steps. Let's suppose we have an example. Okay, let's suppose we have an example like, for example, we have to divide minus x cube plus 3x square minus 3x plus 5 by minus x square plus x minus 1. So you have to be listen very carefully, friends. First of all, we have to arrange of the dividend and divisor in the decreasing order of their degrees. Means this is our dividend, okay, and this is our what? This is our divisor. Okay, now to obtain the first term of the quotient, divide the highest degree term of the dividend by the highest degree term of the divisor, then carry out the division process. Now, so first thing is you have to remember is that the degree of the dividend must be greater than the degree of the divisor or equal. Okay, here is the degree is 3 and here is the degree is 2. So we can divide it easily. If the degree of divisor is greater than the degree of dividend, then we cannot divide it. Okay, so now let's start. Here is minus x cube plus 3x square minus 3x plus 5. Okay, and here is minus x square plus x minus 1. So first of all, we have to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So if you divide minus x cube divide by minus x square, what we get? We get simple x. Okay, so this x comes in the quotient part. Yeah, here is x. Now we have to multiply this x from this part, from the divisor. Then we get, if we multiply x from the minus x square plus x minus 1, then we get minus x cube. Okay, plus x square minus x. Okay, now the result is, now we are subtracting it. Okay, now this minus and this minus we get plus, so this get cancelled. Okay, this is of minus of x cube, this is of plus of x cube, this got cancelled. Now here is minus, here is plus, so 3x square minus x square we get twice of x square. Okay, now here is minus and here is minus. This becomes plus, and minus 3x of plus x, we get minus 2x. And the remaining part written as it is. Okay, so we get 2x cubed, 2x square minus 2x plus 5. Now again, here is the degree of first term. This becomes the dividend. Okay, here is the degree of first term and the degree of divisor is equal. So we can again divide it. So first of all, we have to divide 2x square divided by minus x, and x is minus x square. This becomes cancel. Now we get minus 2, and we are right here minus 2, and now minus 2 is multiplied by this term, this divisor. So we get minus 2x square minus twice of x minus 2. Then we get minus minus minus. Okay, now this become positive. Okay, minus 2 into minus x square, this is minus 2 plus 2 square, and we get cancel. Again minus minus, this becomes plus, and this again become cancel. Now from this term, this is minus, this is minus, so this become plus, and plus 5 plus 2 become plus 7. So again this is plus 2, sorry, this is plus 2, and 5, this is a minus of 2, and 5 minus 2 becomes 3. So this is our result. Okay, so here the quotient is what? Quotient is x minus 2, and the remainder is what? Remainder is 3. Okay, I hope you get this point. Now the algorithm part is that we know that dividend is equals to, this is dividend. This is dividend. Dividend is equals to divisor okay this is I. Okay, this is divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, so dividend is g of x, divisor is p of x, into quotient is q of x, and the remainder plus in the sense plus r of x. Okay, so here is the algorithm part. I hope you get this point. Now we come on the examples. Okay, yes. So first question is that, what is the first question? Divide the polynomial. We have a polynomial p of x by the polynomial g of x, and find the quotient and remainder in each of the following. Okay, so first of all, what we have a dividend. What is the dividend? Dividend is x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. Okay, and our divisor is what? Divisor we have x square minus 2. So friends, here is of degree 3, and here is of degree 4. Oh, sorry, 2. So the degree of dividend is greater than degree of divisor. So we can easily divide dividend by the divisor. So here is come. So yes. So we have x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. And the divisor is x square minus 2. So first work is what? we have to divide the first term of the dividend x cube by the first term of the divisor x square. Okay, and we get x. So this x goes to in the quotient part. Now x is multiplied the whole divisor, we get x cube minus of, okay. Now here is not x square part, so here is 0.x square minus twice of x. We have to write the order wise, okay. So here is minus of 2x. Now we have to subtract it, so this becomes cancel. Now minus 3x and here is 0, so we get minus 3x square, okay. And here is minus minus become plus, and plus 5x plus 2x we get 7x, and here is minus 3. Now again this becomes the dividend, and the degree of dividend is 2 and the degree of divisor is also 2. Now we can again easily divide, so minus 3x square divided by x square, we get minus 3, and this goes to again in the question, and again minus 3 is multiplied x square minus 2, and we get minus 3x square plus 0 of x plus 3 plus 6, okay. And if we subtract it, then we get this becomes cancel, 7x is here, and minus 3 and minus 6, okay, becomes minus 9. So here quotient, here q of x, we have x minus 3, and r of x means remainder, we have 7x minus 9. So this is our answer. Okay, I hope you get this point. Yes, now let's move on. Yes. So again we have a question, p of x is equals to, and g of x. Okay, so we have to divide again. So now in this case, we have the dividend of 4 power and we have a divisor of 2 degrees, so we can divide easily. Now first of all we have to divide x raised to power 4 divided by x square, so we get this goes to 2 times, we get x square, and this goes to in the question part. Now this x square we have to multiply from the divisor, and we get x raised to power 4 x minus x cube and plus x. Now we have to subtract, and this become cancel. Now this negative sign becomes positive sign, and 0 of x cube, okay, 0 of x cube. Listen, here is in the dividend there is no term, of x cube, so we can write it as also, okay. Now so here is plus of x cube, and here 3x minus of 3x square, and here is this minus and minus x square, so we get minus 4x square, and the remaining part we written as it is. Now the dividend is x cube minus 4x square plus 4x plus 5. Now again x cube divided by x square, we get x, and here is this plus x, and this plus x is again multiply from the divisor. Now we get x cube minus x square plus x, okay. Now we are subtracting it and it become cancel, this is plus, this becomes minus 4x square plus x square, that we get minus 3x square, okay. Here is 4x and here is minus x, we get plus 3x and plus 5 as it is. Again we are doing this is we are doing these steps again and again until and unless the degree of dividend becomes less than the degree of divisor, okay. Now minus 3x square divided by x square, we get minus 3, okay. Here is minus 3, and this minus 3 is multiplied to the divisor, we get minus 3x square plus 3x minus 3. And by solving this, we get 8. So 8 is our answer. So here, what is the question? Question is x square plus x minus 3. What is the remainder? Remainder is 8. Okay, I hope you get this point. Now let's go on. Now, check whether the first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. So firstly, we have to check what? Yes, we have to check this is the factor of this. Is t square minus 3 the factor of this polynomial? So for checking this, we have to divide it. If the remainder becomes 0, if the remainder becomes 0, then we can say that t square minus 3 is the factor of twice of t raised to power 4 plus 3 into t raised to power 3 minus 2 into t raised to power 2 minus 90 minus 12. Okay, so firstly, now we have to divide twice of t raised to power 4. Now we have to do it in the next page. Yes. Twice of t raised to power 4 minus 3 t raised to power 3 minus 2 t square minus 90 minus 12. Okay, this is our dividend. And here is t square minus 3. Now, first of all, what we have to do? Twice of t raised to power 4 divided by t square, we get twice of t square. Okay, now we can write here twice of t square. Now this twice of t square, we have to multiply t square minus 3. Then we get twice of t raised to power twice of t raised to power 4 and minus 2 into 3, 6. Okay, here 6t square, and we can write it as before the minus twice of t square. Then we get minus 6t square, and here is what we can write is 0.t cube. Okay, now we are subtracting it. Okay, so this becomes negative and this got cancelled. This here is minus 3t cube. Now this becomes positive and here is plus 4t square. What? Yes, plus 4t square. Now again minus 3t cube divided by t square. Then we get minus 3t and here is minus thrice of t. Okay, now again this minus thrice of t is multiplied t square minus 3. Then we get minus 3t cube plus 9t and it will be written here we get 9t minus 12 and here is 9t. Okay, so now listen to me very carefully. Now here this is divided by 90. Here is listen minus 3t cube is divided by t square, then we get here is plus 3. Guys, here is plus 3. Here is also plus 3. And then here is also plus 3. Here is also plus 3t. Now again there is there is a silly mistake. Okay, so sorry guys. Now there is plus 3t cube, and here is minus 9t. Okay, here is minus 9t, or here we can write 0t square. Okay, now if we subtract it, then we get this got cancelled. We got 4t square, and here is minus becomes plus, and this also got cancelled. Okay, plus 0t. Now here is minus 12. Okay, now again 4t square divided by t square, we get 4. Now here is 4, and if we multiply this, we get 4t square plus 0t minus what? Minus 12. 4 3s are 12. And if you subtract it, this got cancel, cancel, and here we get 0. So the remainder is 0. So as we can see, the remainder is left as 0. There we can say that what? T square minus 3 is a factor of this dividend. Okay, so t square minus 3 is a factor. I hope you get this point. Now let's move on. Yes, now again we have to check it. Yeah, so for check it, we have to divide it. So we are directly written as here. Yes. We can write it as now here is 3x raised to power 4 divided by x square. We get 3x square. And here is 3x square. Now if we multiply 3x square by x square minus plus 3x plus 1, we get what? We get 3x raised to power 4 and plus 9x cube and plus 3x square. Okay, now if we subtract it, then this become cancel, and this is minus, this is minus. So 5 minus 9 what? Minus 4x cube. Okay, and here is minus 7 minus 3, then it become minus 10x square, and the remaining part is 2x plus 2. Okay, I hope you get this point. Now here is minus 4x cube. Minus 4x cube, if we divide by x square, then it become minus 4x. This is x cube. Okay, 4x, and we get minus 4x cube. Okay, if we multiply minus 4x cube, 4x in the x square plus 3x plus 1, then we get minus 12x square minus 4x. If we subtract it, then it become cancel, and this minus become plus, this minus again become plus, and we get what? We get 12 minus 10. This is 2x square. Okay, this is 2x square, and this is plus 6x, and remaining is plus 2. Now what we have to do? We can do it again. The same procedure, means 2x square divided by x square Now it goes, then it becomes 2. Again we multiply it, 2x square plus 6x plus 2. Now if we subtract it, then this cancel, this cancel, this cancel, and we have the remainder 0. So we can say that x square plus 3x plus 1 is the factor of this term. Okay, so I hope you get this point. Now let's go on. Yes, obtained all the other zeros of 3x 3x raised to power 4, 6x raised to power 3, minus 2x raised to power 2, minus 10x minus 5 if two of its zeros are these. So what will we have to do? We have two zeros, under root 5 by 3 and under minus under root 5 by 3. And what we will have to do? We have to find the other two zeros. Okay, so how many zeros? There are 4 zeros because this is of the order of 4. Okay, so now firstly we have to divide it by what? Now listen to me very carefully. First of all, we have to find the divisor. What we can find? We have to find the quadratic polynomial for by these zeros. Okay, so with the help of this, we can write it as also x minus under root 5 upon 3 x plus into x plus under root 5 upon 3, okay, is equals to 0. Then we get x square minus under root 5 upon 3, okay, is equals to 0. Then we get, okay, this is whole square. Then we get 3x square is equals to, wait a minute, 3x square minus 5 is equals to 0. So so now we will divide f of x, means we will divide this term by this divisor, 3x square minus 5. Okay, so this is a factor of this. Okay, so the question obtained will also be the factor of fx and the remainder will be 0. So now this is our new divisor and our dividend is this. Now 3x raised to power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. Okay, and the divisor is 3x square minus 5. Okay, now we have to divide 3x raised to power 4 by 3x square, we get x square. And if we multiply x square by 3x square minus 5, we get 3x square, no, 3x raised to power 4 and minus 5x square. And we get, if you subtract it, then we get, this becomes cancel and this is 6x cube. Now it becomes plus and we get plus 3x square. And here is minus 10x and minus 5. Now again, if we divide 6x cube by 3x square, we get plus 2x. And if we multiply this by the divisor, we get, what we get? Yes. Here is 2x and this is 6x cube. Okay. And 2x into minus 5, Yes, minus 10x. So then we can write here minus 10x. Okay, if you subtract it, then it goes to cancel, and here is 3x square, and this becomes positive, and this also got cancelled, and here is minus 5. Okay, now again we can divide it, so we get plus 1, then 3x square minus 5, and if you multiply, this got cancelled. This got cancelled, and the remainder is 0. So now friend, here is another factor, x square plus 2x plus 1, plus 2x plus 1. Now if we do the factor of this quadratic equation, then we get the another factors of the polynomial. So now here we can do that, x square plus x plus x, we are doing by splitting method. Okay, plus 1 is equals to 0. Now we get x into x plus 1 plus 1 x plus 1. I hope you understand this. This method I already told you. Here is x plus 1, or here is x plus 1 again is equals to 0. Now the two factors are x is equals to minus 1 and minus 1. Okay, so the result is what? Minus 1 and minus 1. Okay, so these are the other two factors. Now again, let's move on. Yes, on dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial g of x, the quotient and remainder 1 x minus 2 and minus 2x plus 4 respectively, then find dx. So what we have to find? Yeah, so first of all friends, we know the formula. What is the formula? Yeah, so we have dividend means p of x, and we have to find g of x. Okay, we have remainder. What is the remainder? We have remainder and quotient. So the formula is that dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, so now what is the dividend? Dividend, we have x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. Okay, and what is the divisor? So the divisor we don't know, we have to find g of x. And what is our quotient? So quotient, we have x minus 2, and what we have? Remainder is minus 2x plus 4. So now we have to shift the remainder to the RHS, sorry, to the LHS. Okay, so now then it will become, so we have g of x minus 2 is equals to, this become x cube. Here is minus 2x. This when we shift it, to the LHS, then it become plus 2x. Okay, and here is minus 3x square and plus x and plus 2x, then it become plus 3x minus 2 plus 2 by minus 4, then it become minus 2. Okay, now this is x square. Now, so g of x is equals to x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 divide by x minus 2. So if we divide this, then the result is g of x. Okay, so now we are dividing it, x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 divide by x minus 2. So first of all, what will we have to do? Yeah, x cube divided by x, it becomes x square. Okay, and we divide x cube and minus 2x square. Okay, if you subtract it, then it goes to cancel. If it becomes plus, then this is minus x square. Okay, now here is minus x, and here is here 3x minus 2. Now if we multiply minus x, then it become minus x square plus 2x. Now this become plus, this become minus, it goes to cancel and it become x, and here is minus 2. And again this is plus 1, and so here is x minus 2. This plus, this become minus, this become plus, this all this goes to cancel, and we have remainder 0. So now we have g of x is equals to x square minus x plus 1. So friends, this is our answer. So I hope you get this point, and now we will finish here a lecture, and now we will meet in the next lecture. So I hope you enjoy this lecture. So thank you very much guys for listening me.